Agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now, just the competition now, just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. So that's got things underway. Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required. It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Played back in. Oh, not quite. Big chance, corner. And we have our very first corner. And he's taking no chances there. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Vigna. Now it's Darwin. Gets it back. Danilo. Shifted upfield. Oliveira cuts it out. Now, what about a counter-attack? Danilo gets across to intercept that. Linton, Matheus Cunha. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Lobbed in behind. Now that's well seen too. 30 minutes gone. De Arrascaeta. Pelistri. Nunez. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Matheus Cunha. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. De Arrascaeta. They get a throw-in. Pelistri. Valverde. Looking for the runner. And that is out of play. And it's hoisted clear. Artur. Marquinhos. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And the whistle goes for half-time. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Brazil can feel really happy with themselves. The scoreline doesn't back it up, but they've played with urgency and purpose and can't afford to lose patience in this second half. They've got to persevere.
Pelistri, and he's managed to get free. Now it's De Arrascaeta! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Just eases him off the ball. Threads one in. Oh, that's well spotted. Nandez. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because respective defences have been strong.
That has been slung wide. Great defending, strong and determined. Gabriel.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Joelinton. Pelistri. Valverde. Rapidly approaching the end. Extra time is imminent, unless something dramatic happens now. It's a good foot in there. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. He's had a shot! It's there! It's there!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I preferred.
The goal scorer for Uruguay.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Number 19.
Uruguay draw first blood here.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows. So concentration is key from here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. He won't be happy with that one. Chip through. No, that's been intercepted. De La Cruz.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Can he spark a counter here? There will be a throw-in. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. And as is so often the case, their tournament ends not in a bang, but a whimper. Well, surely most would agree that we are in what is very much the business end of the competition now. Just 3 more rounds to go, and it is reasonable to believe that they have as good a chance as anyone does. That is the overriding sense here. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Gets his pass away. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but He's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out...
Richarlison! And that is doing no harm at all. Still goalless. He's picked his way through. That's a shade optimistic. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Richarlison. Oliveira. He's a sharp little ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nandez. Darwin. And he's lost his man here. Cleared away. Maciej Cunha. Talistri. Oh, well played. He got back really well. Gabriel clears. And that interception was most necessary. And that is as far as they're going to go. And he's gone looking for safety. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And now they can clear their lines. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That is good alertness. Araujo. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
I think it's been a very impressive defensive effort. They've never been broken down and contained the opposition attack extremely well.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us...
The Arrascaeta! And again! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Uruguay take the lead, 1-0.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
71,898.
Talistri. Gabriel. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this. That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Viña.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Ugarte does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Valverde. Darwin. Oh, well played, well played.
Uruguay clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bruno Guimaraes under intense pressure.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it. This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Yeah, they're really playing in hope at this point, but hope is something you can always cling to.
And he was quick to react. Pelistri. That's a little off target.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And he's managed to get rid. Richarlison. And that's it. And so it is one of those horrible ground-eat-me-up moments. The worst possible outcome, they have been bundled out unceremoniously at the first hurdle. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Is building up very, very nicely to what would undoubtedly be yet another high-caliber conflict. The sort you have to expect at this stage of a great competition. The atmosphere is electric and the noise ear-splitting. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. And that was very necessary. Nicely weighted ball. And there's green grass ahead of him. Joelinton unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Pelistri. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, played it early. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I would say this guy, Ronald Araujo. You have a real defender's defender in him, Peter. And he may not be the best with the ball at his feet, but he's very disciplined, he's quick, he's strong. When strikers get a kick out of scoring a goal, he gets a kick out of making a good tackle. That's what he loves, defending. So keep an eye on that.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. And it's Danilo. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pass is intercepted.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And he's managed to get rid. Arthur. And they can counter here. Richarlison. And he was quick to react. Nandez. Oliveira. Vigna threads one in, gets into some space. He's found a way through. And here comes the corner. De Arrascaeta goes short. Great leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. And it's Danilo. Ugarte. For Valverde. Out of play for a throw. Ugarte. Looking for the run. Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's managed to get
There
free.
will be 1 minute added time.
It's gone out for a throw-in. A real chance if he can get through. And he's there to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goals. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, this is proved...
Matches Cunha! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Oliveira. Oh, nicely intercepted. Artur. Shawlinton. Danilo. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Joelinton. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Pelistri. Gabriel gets across and deals with it. Can he spark a counter here?
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Gets his pass away. And the finish! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. De Arrascaeta.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nunez. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And no, that was never going to make it. Almost nothing left on the clock here. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless, of course, there is one last dramatic twist. That's a shade optimistic.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Valverde. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Substitution.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
That's a decent clearance. Ball is over the line. And that should get the job done.
1 minute added time.
So nothing between them in 90 minutes, and we are in for extra time.
Yeah, neither side has anything to show for some splendid effort, and they
Substitutions
certainly
taking
aren't showing
place.
any signs of easing off, so we remain optimistic.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. And we are already back underway. Now it's Richarlison. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Luis Suarez could move up a gear here, and he's on his way! And it's lofted through here. And back to the goalkeeper. De la Cruz.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Gabriel for Joelinton. Now it's Joelinton. Matheus Cunha. And he's there to clear it. Extra time reaches half-time. And it is starting to feel as though there is an inevitability about penalties here. You'd like to think that both teams still want to win it in the final 15 minutes. The question is, can the players go that far? And the action has already restarted. 105 minutes of deadlock, 15 minutes to break it. Header! He's missed, but not by that far.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted. Bremer. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Now it's Richarlison. Matheus Cunha. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Yeah, maybe most were not expecting this to go the distance, Peter, but they can't complain about the graft and energy on show. I think the scoreline wasn't from the want of trying, and now it's lottery time.
OK, get set. We have penalties. They could really do with scoring the first penalty. And he puts them one up.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Luis Suarez is engaging in a bit of mind games before stepping up. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that. The way he was moving beforehand, very good save.
Oh, what a save!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So, the second man in line. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outstared him there, which gave him the edge.
Brazil are now able to take a giant step towards where they want to be. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
And so the captain steps up. And he puts it away.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
And stepping up, the skipper.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty. Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
This then to seal it. He's buried it, and he's won it. Brazil advance, just quietly doing their thing. Their eyes now firmly locked onto glory. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Brazil really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a